Draw Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas and mash them up with Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein? Yeah, let's do that. I recently opened up some commissions for art jobs to come in, and somebody reached out and they wanted this mashup, so let's do that. So the fun part is going to be deciding what features from what character are going to get mashed together, because certain things are kind of iconic. Obviously, Jack's skeleton face and the shape of Frankenstein's head, the bride's hair, and Sally's clothing. She has stitches, she has stitches, so that works out pretty well. And look, yes, I know he's technically called Frankenstein's monster, but I'm just gonna call him Frankenstein. I heard he had his name legally changed anyway, and you know what? Bruce Wayne said it's okay, and Bruce Wayne's the law. Okay, so I have a basic pose down, how I want them to be standing, kind of holding hands. Now it's just the detail work. Now I think I have the basic design locked in, and I message the customer to be like, hey, you like how it looks? And if they say yes, then we start inking and coloring. As with any piece of art I do, I of course start out with just using pencils. I always use a number 2 pencil if anyone's interested, because it's easier to erase. When I'm doing the inks, I use these, I think they're called micron pens or inks or markers, whatever you want to call them. They come in all different tip sizes, and I usually just use the very small tipped ones to start, because then you can get bigger as you go. I find that maybe I draw too hard, because the very fine tipped ones, I sometimes push the tip up into the marker and then I can't use it, so maybe I gotta stop being so aggressive. I don't know, man. The ones I've been really liking lately, I have different brush tips on them, super useful for illustration. So here comes, pretty soon, I timed this poorly, the color. When I color these, I really like to use the Copic markers. They are the best ones. They're a little bit more expensive, of course, but I find they are the best ones. I also use these just alcohol markers that you can get on Amazon, and they do pretty well. They do the job good. This is one of them. I find the only drawback to some of these kind of no-name alcohol markers is they don't last terribly long. For Frank and Jack's suit, I still wanted to keep that sort of weird stripy thing that Skellington has, but I didn't really want to do black and white. I just kind of wanted to do different grays, black and gray, since Frankenstein's monster had just a black blazer. Sally's hair, of course, still has to be red. It's much easier to put in the light colors first and then build dark on top of that. And fun fact, the actual Bride of Frankenstein's hair was red. You couldn't tell because it was a black and white movie, but fancy that. Now let's put some of those dark reds in. Still want to let some of that lighter red peek through the highlights, baby. Again, these ones are the Copic markers, and those are amazing. Hey, Copic, would you like to sponsor me? That'd be great. I really like your markers, guys. They're fantastic. Now, there's going to be a portion coming up where all of a sudden it just jumps to being done because I forgot to record. Pretty awesome. Here's just the alcohol markers. You can already see that it's kind of running out. So coloring in Sally's outfit, and then watch this. It's just going to jump to the finished product because, again, this guy forgot to record, and boom. This is the finished piece. The customer really likes it, but the most important person I have to impress is Bruce Wayne, and he said it was great. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you like the art that I do, if you like seeing the stuff that I make, you can follow me on all my other social medias. I'd super appreciate it if you did. There's the Instagrams, there's the TikToks, there's the MySpace, maybe not that one. I also do have an online shop where I sell art prints, I sell original paintings, I sell the Quiet Room bears, lots of sculptures. I make tons of different art. You can own all of it. Another great way to support me if you want to is I have a Patreon, and I have a lot of different reward levels, so you can get things like mystery art prints every month, or I'll draw something for you. There's a lot of cool things there. Do what you do with YouTube videos, like and share and subscribe to this channel. That would be awesome. I'm trying to build my YouTube back up. I don't know what this is.